I want to start by asking you a simple question. What does your average day look like? Think about it. From the moment you wake up to the time your head hits the pillow at night. How much of it is routine? How much of it is habit? Here's something powerful to consider. Your life at this very moment is the sum total of your daily habits. Not your dreams, not your goals, not even your talents. Your habits. What you do consistently shapes who you become. Now, that might sound intimidating, but here's the good news. You have the power to change your habits. And by doing that, you can change your life. Let me tell you a quick story. There was a man named James Clear who wrote the book Atomic Habits. In it, he shares a story about the British cycling team. For nearly a century, they were terrible. No Olympic medals, no Tour de France wins, nothing. Then they hired a new coach who focused not on massive change, but on tiny 1% improvements in everything they did. He changed how they washed their hands to avoid getting sick, adjusted how they sat on their bikes, even improved how they slept. Within 5 years, they dominated the cycling world, multiple gold medals, Tour de France wins, world records. The secret? Small daily habits? Tiny changes that seemed insignificant in the moment, but they compounded over time into world-changing results. So why is it so hard for us to change? We often wait for motivation to strike like lightning. We say, I'll start next week, or when things calm down, I'll get to it. But motivation isn't the fuel. It's the result. Action creates motivation. And the easiest way to take action is by changing your environment and your systems, your habits. Let's break it down. 1. Start small. You don't need to overhaul your entire life in one day. In fact, you shouldn't. Start small. So small it feels silly. Want to get in shape? Start by doing just one push-up a day. Want to read more? Read one page. Want to eat healthier? Replace just one snack with a piece of fruit. You're not trying to transform overnight. You're building the identity of someone who is consistent. 2. Anchor new habits to existing ones. We are creatures of routine. Use that to your advantage. Link your new habit to something you already do. For example, after I brush my teeth, I'll write down 3 things I'm grateful for. Or, while I wait for my coffee to brew, I'll do 10 squats. This method, called habit stacking, makes new behaviors easier to adopt because they're attached to existing ones. 3. Make it easy. Make it obvious. If you want to build a habit, remove friction. Put the book on your pillow so you remember to read at night. Lay out your workout clothes before bed. Prep healthy meals in advance so you're not tempted to order junk food. The easier and more obvious it is, the more likely you are to follow through. 4. Track your progress. There's power in seeing your growth. Use a habit tracker, a journal, or even a simple calendar. Seeing those streaks builds momentum, and momentum builds motivation. 5. Be patient and kind to yourself. Change takes time. There will be days you miss. There will be times you fall short. That's okay. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. Remember, missing once is an accident. Missing twice is a new habit. So if you slip, get back on track the next day. You haven't failed. You're learning. Now, let's take a step back and imagine your life a year from now. Imagine waking up with more energy, feeling more confident, and knowing that you're becoming the person you've always wanted to be. Imagine achieving goals you once thought were out of reach, not because of a dramatic transformation, but because of steady, daily action. That vision can be your reality. Not through willpower alone, not through bursts of motivation, but through habits, through the simple, consistent actions you take every day. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. So build better systems, create better habits, and trust that those small steps will take you further than you ever imagined. So I leave you with this challenge. Pick one habit today, just one. Something small, something meaningful. Commit to it. Anchor it to something you already do. And start. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Because when you change your habits, you change your future.